Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a sort of kind of braid to make a very simple but stronger, I guess, rope out of yarn. And let's get started. And right now I'm going to be using like the standard yarn, the special yarn, which is like sort of fuzzy stuff. It's like sort of braided. I'm not sure how it's done, but like this sort of fuzzy stuff, and embroidery floss, which is basically like yarn but much thinner, like you can use for other things. So let's get started. First, you need to tie a hook to something. And actually, I did a little bit ago on a chair, but I just think this is easier. And also, the thicker this is the better, like, end for this end you'll have. So then you take this part and then wrap it around. So you basically have that. Then you take it, go like that. Then you take that loop, pull it through, pull that down. The first bit's going to be harder, and then take that loop, pull it through, pull that down. Oh, come on. The first bit is the hardest bit. Then take loop, pull through, since that down, then pull that down so it's smaller, then through a loop, pull it down, and actually I'm going to show you what it looks like in a minute with my test prototype. Probably won't be as good, but once you get it up and get used to the way, you can start going pretty fast. Except you do have to be careful to keep the thing tight, otherwise it looks nowhere near as good. It just looks like sort of really loose and sloppy. So you have to be, it's like you pull through again, and it sort of cinches down as you pull through. Then you pull back, then you pull here to here, then you come back around, do that, and then repeat. And then sometimes you have to take some slack out because it will like loosen up. And then you just repeat that same process over and over and over again. Then how you finish is actually scissors over here. Is it simple? You cut your bar off. Then you take the loop, feed it through, and cinch it down. The other one's a little more complicated, but it's still easy. First you cut that, and you cut that, so you basically have a bunch of strings. Then you have to be careful about this part. You take this part, you might actually have to figure out yourself, but I'm going to try and show you. So you pull this part off, and then you should be able to cinch it down, and then there you go, and you have a piece right there. And I actually made a piece pretty long, like something like this, but like using like yarn where color changes. And next, let's try the other one, which is the fuzzy stuff. I have no idea what this is called, but let's try it. So first, tie on, and then let's get started. this stuff is probably gonna actually be harder because I'm just like fuzzy. Actually think I got good stuff. If that's harder. Well, this is harder because it's softer probably. Like it's a softer yarn. Yeah, this is definitely harder than the first one. And this time I'm actually like trying this for the first time. I did not proto or figure this out at first. Like there it goes. I got the hang of this, I think. I think I got the hang of it. Right there. That's Schneefel. Tie it off. Cut. And then this is gonna be harder. Probably. Oh, there. And this one's real interesting because it's like has loops in it because it's like tying itself with little strands down, and it's definitely really soft. Like this is soft, but this is softer. Like it's pretty cool. Like see those loops are coming out. It makes it look even fuzzier. This is actually much looser than I would hope, but still looks pretty cool. And let's move on to embroidery floss. This one's gonna be the smallest, which is probably might be the hardest. I'm not sure. Well, because it. Okay, that's not. Oh. Okay, let's get an actual piece off. Right there. First, tie it on. And loop it around. And let's get started. This actually might be the best example for it because it's so thin. And why I'm using black is because like we have a lot of literally a lot of black, and we have about one of each other color. So I wanted to use a color that we had a lot of, which is why I'm using black. This is definitely going a lot easier. Ooh. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. So you have to be careful, otherwise it'll get loose and then you're gonna have a problem. So again, you have how you do it is you have the loop, you feed that through and you pull it down, you pull back, and then just repeat that for how you do again. And this is real interesting. So let's finish it off now. Cut it here, cut it there. This is gonna be the hardest because it's the smallest. There we go. This is actually the smallest. It might be so, it has a real neat braid. It looks really cool. I think the fuzziest, this one looks the coolest. Like, that's really soft, and this is something you don't need anything special for. All you really need is something to tie on, and then the know-how to do it. And next, let's test the strength of these. Alright, I got this other piece that was my prototype right here. It is pretty long, as you can see here. So let's test it. I'm just gonna tie here to test it. Okay, correct knot. Let's try it. Oh, that broke right there. That might have been the weak spot, I guess. Actually, I think that might have been where it was less well done. Well, that's the break. So you can't really see much. And actually, this is a chance to show you maybe what happens. It's like if you just pull when you're making this. Let's see. You do this other one? No, I don't think so. But when you're doing it and you just pull on the string, this stuff will actually just undo itself. This stuff, I think it's turned the right place. It's sort of hard to undo. I could probably get going, but that would be some work. I wish I could try these except they'll probably just be not as strong as that. And let's just try standard yarn with this. And so let's tie it on. And let's see. Oh, it holds it. Oh, come on. We're not. That was no problem. And I mean no problem. That was easy. So that's how you do this. This not actually what sure I should call it. Leave a comment below saying what you think this should be called. This is actually a sort of like braid, but that's it for today, and I hope you like it, and please subscribe.